You want moisturized?
Pasteurize. Ready?
You don't make it.
That's me, because I just walked past your eyes. Do you get it? Pasteurized.
And that's just the peak of what you can hear when the cameras are not rolling. But it's rolling, because I did
No,
hit
you're not
record
going to do
earlier.
that. I'm not. No.
Yeah.
No, you're
Past
not
your
recording.
eyes. Hope y'all are doing well.
Wait, you're not going to keep this, are you? No. Okay, wait. Well, then I need to tell my joke completely. I wish I had a glass of milk, but I don't have a glass of milk. Instead, I have a prebiotic Pepsi. But okay, ready? It's past your eyes.
You're pretty good at making sure I don't want to use a cut, because now I don't want it on the episode.
Yay!
I'm just going to put it in the middle like a blooper.
No, don't put it in the middle like a blooper.
Like
You're
a little
blooper.
Easter egg. I'm not a blooper.
Well, it is
I'm a final
Easter
cut.
time, approximately.
We're past that, no?
Yeah, but like in the grand scheme of a year, we're closer to April or Easter than we are to like 4th of July.
Are we going to reset? Or is this just the intro
You're
now?
you're in charge. Because you're a leader.
That's true. I want this to be in the cut. I want people to know I'm a leader.
Okay, then just keep going.
But we don't have an intro. It's like weird.
Welcome to the PAL. There. See? I did it.
It's the Pooya Liana Lounge.
Yeah. I don't think it needs to be anything kind of fancy.
What's up, loungers? Yeah. No, we're welcome. Yeah, we took a week off.
Yeah.
We were busy.
Yeah.
But now we are not busy. Or we are busy, but now we're not busy enough to be here.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my work was busy. It was our anniversary. We had company in town, so there were just like a lot of things that were going on. So we listened to our bodies and we gave ourselves some grace. And yeah, we took a week off. But now we're back.
Well, and why do I feel like I talked about this on a pod, but I guess it wasn't a pod, it was part of my stream. I had a dental appointment last Thursday.
Yes.
At a time where usually we would be recording. It was later.
Yep.
So then by the time I came home, I had to record 90 days. So I didn't have time to record the PAL either that day.
Yeah, and you had mouth
I had
touchies.
half my mouth was numb, including my tongue. And yeah, it was a weird experience. They say I'm royalty. So I got a crown put
Wait, what
in.
do you mean? Oh.
Yeah.
What
That's what I got to tell myself.
What's your title?
The Prince of Persia.
Oh. That feels highly competitive.
No, it doesn't. Who is my competition?
That movie.
Jake Gyllenhaal is my competition. Is what
Wait,
you're telling
was
me.
Jake Gyllenhaal in that movie?
I'm pretty sure.
Wasn't it animated?
No, you're thinking of the video game.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know.
So, sorry, to be clear, you were not thinking of a person. You thought my competition was fake animation.
Yeah, the concept
Just
that has
back me.
persisted throughout.
Back me to be the Prince of Persia.
I am backing you. I'm just saying you have competition. I didn't say that one is better than the other. I didn't say that you're not as good as Jake Gyllenhaal in the Prince of Persia.
There lies the problem.
What lies the problem? Should I just always blindly support you? Okay, wait. Let's
when it
redo
comes
this.
to being the
Let's
Prince
redo
of
this.
Persia,
Redo
yes,
it.
I
Redo.
am. You picked me.
Redo.
I am the Persian of your choice. I am the king of Persians to you.
Okay. So, if you had to pick a title, what's your title?
Single and ready to mingle.
Okay. What do you know what? You should go on Age of Attraction. That's the show that you should go on.
We did watch that show this week.
Yes. So just quick summary of the show. It's a terrible dating show on Netflix, as they are wont to do. And this one, the twist is it's a bunch of single people. They go to a retreat, but they don't know each other's ages, and they're not allowed to ask each other's ages.
Think Love is Blind, but instead of the premise being, is love blind? They were like, is love ageless?
Right.
Really, that's what they were going for.
Right.
We cannot spend too much time on this, but like, first of all, horrible hosting. I thought the hosting was just non-existent.
Yep.
The show itself, I feel like they cheapened it by going out of their way to only feature and showcase the couples that were with big age gaps.
Yes.
They literally had a couple of couples that were a couple of years apart, like even 8 years apart, and they didn't use any of those. They only used the couples that had like 15 plus, which I didn't appreciate.
You need a control variable. You need to be able to say, like, basically from an age gap of like 15 years and above versus like 5 years and below. And that should have been your two.
And then some dude talked about how if you are not as hot as his mom, he's not going to date you, which was super weird. And like, mind you, I'm calling the show weird. I covered MILF Manor for 2 seasons.
Oh, that's true. How did I forget about MILF Manor? It's basically MILF
timeless.
Manor.
That's ageless.
That is truly ageless.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show was genuinely horrible. I would say that if you could condense it down into like a 30-minute highlight reel, amazing.
Yes.
Amazing show for 30 minutes.
Yeah. And to go back to what brought us to this segue, I should not go on that show.
Why? Would you not want to date somebody older than you?
No, I have no problem with dating anyone older than me. I just feel like that show, I feel like finding love on a show is not the way to find it.
What about those people from Love is Blind season 1 who are like still married and had babies?
You know, they're like the one couple that made it of that entire franchise.
See, so it's possible.
And
what I'm hearing.
And like based on what I've heard, no offense to anybody, but it's just what I've heard. Recently, there would be a very, very unlikely chance of me being cast on that show.
Wait, what? Why?
On Love is Blind. Because I don't fit the demographic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you can't go on Love is Blind, but you can go on a different dating show.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so every dating show has its level of like criteria, right? Love Island, you need to have like a beach bod at the very least. The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, you need to be like probably younger than what I am. I think I've passed that age point. Age of Attraction, option. Don't want that option. Love is Blind, option. Probably wouldn't get picked, wouldn't want that option. And then here's the main factor. I am happily married, so I don't need any of those options.
The whole reason we're starting this conversation is because you said that you were ready to be single.
It's because you picked a cartoon character over me to be the Prince of Persia.
I didn't pick a cartoon character over you. I also was asking for a redo, and then you're the one who said that you wanted to be single, okay? So I was trying to show you that I'm learning.
Yeah, but I thought of the joke, and I had to go for it.
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes you got to do that. I would have an easier time, I think, dating people that are older than me than dating people that are younger than me.
You married a younger person.
You're a year younger than me.
And that is younger.
Yeah.
I married a MILF.
I'm not a mother. It's a cougar is the term for a woman who's older than you.
I stand by what I said.
Yeah. Why? Because do you consider the cats my children?
No, I don't take it that literally.
Okay, but also I'm a year older than you.
I know. I'm just joking with you.
Well, I think it would be easier. Yeah, I don't know. It is a wild premise to like consider dating somebody like 33 years your senior.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
I think that for me, at the age I'm at now, 34, maybe 50.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, but like, I think that's like the it have to be like mad compatible.
Mad compatible. I mean, I think you have to be mad compatible no matter what age you are.
Yes, for sure.
So I think it's just whether or not the likelihood, like let's say let's just simplify it. You have 10 personality traits and I have 10 personality traits. The closer you are in age, the higher likelihood that you're going to overlap in those 10 like get along areas of criteria. You know what I mean? Whereas like, I think the older or the larger the separation, just the likelihood of that is less, but doesn't mean that it's not possible. Mm-hmm. So that's my very scientific conclusion on Age of Attraction, which again, please don't watch it. And also the reunion was on Nick Viall's podcast, which was like, we started it and immediately turned
genuinely
it off.
Unwatchable. I will like to check out, because I know lovely folks over on RHAP have covered it. So I would like to check that out and see what I believe Jason, Asia, Mary cover that show. Yeah. So I'd love to see what they had to say about it. But otherwise, yeah, it was 3.5 hours. They're like extended cut, which usually you think is good, but then the hosts are not good. And guess who's hosting that reunion?
Extended cut implies there's like a shorter cut. Like
yeah, but there's no shorter cut.
Yeah, like if you watch a movie and there's that's the director's cut, that's because there's usually like the OG cut, right? Yeah. Anyway, so we did that. Anyway, that was a thing that I talked about. What are you up to?
What am I up to? I'm on this podcast with you.
No, I mean like how are you? We like ask those questions, right?
We do.
How are you?
I would like to make a retraction. Mary is not on the Age of Attraction pod.
Ooh,
but
snubbed.
Asia and Jason are. No, not snubbed. It's because I believe she does the Love is Blind pod with them.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is why I assumed that. But no, so yeah, you mentioned in the last couple of weeks we've been busy. One of the things was our wedding anniversary.
Mm.
So, do we say congratulations? We say happy anniversary to each other. But is it a congratulatory
I think we
thing?
should congratulate ourselves.
6 years.
Yeah. Ow! I hit my fingy on the wall. I was trying to pat myself
It
on
was
the
like
back.
a chalkboard moment.
I hated everything about that. Okay, hold on. There we go.
So that's what you get when you do the most on a podcast.
Ugh, I was trying to congratulate myself.
Yeah, no, we did it. 6 lovely years.
Yep.
I've been getting the question a lot of how we met and like what our origins are, like to this day on stream. So, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, so how would you? Because I get to describe this relationship multiple times a year because of the stream.
Because people ask.
So how would you? I want to hear what your version is.
We met during So You Think You Can podcast.
True.
Which was a podcasting competition hosted on RHAP to find the next live feed correspondent for the Big Brother coverage. We both competed, we both lost, but we got to chatting and we were in different like friend groups and we were talking and just became friends and just started I mean, you were living in Canada, I was living in New Orleans at the time. Then I ended up moving up to Connecticut, which was closer. We had done some trips together for like RHAP stuff, like had met up in person. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of a weird situation because first of all, people say like long distance dating is difficult, which I do agree with, but starting a relationship long distance is also not difficult, but just different, right? Because you don't have the like, oh, I'm going to take you on a date. Like that just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Or it has to look different.
You can't do dates like, you can't like, here's the thing. To me, it was easy. And I think it's because I'm used to doing a lot of activities online that felt like a direct substitute to doing something in person.
Yeah.
I think still meeting in person, there was nothing that really could replicate that. But like we would make like plans to hang out and just be on call and like watch stuff together and like just talk a bunch. And like the good news was we both like to talk. So like we would be on the phone for hours.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was just kind of like this slow progression, like through friendship up to be like, oh, do I have a crush on him? Aw.
It's me.
Yeah. So then, especially once I was living in Connecticut, then it was easier for me to drive up to Montreal to be able to see you. So he would come from Ottawa. We'd meet up in Montreal. We'd spend the weekend together and then I'd go back. And then we decided, I think let's try to figure out a way for us to live together. So there were 2 ways to go about this. One was for Pooya, obviously, to come to the United States. The other was for me to go to Canada. And based on I
put my dreams aside for
were your
and
dreams
my career.
Your dreams
I put my
working
career on aside for you.
What was it? Explain your career.
I was a very, very impressive person in a very booming industry.
Which exists here in America, and you could have very easily picked right back up with.
Yeah, but I was out of the rat race.
Oh, you were out of the rat. Ugh, you had to hang up your apron and your hairnet.
I had to retire my jersey into the rafters and pursue something new, something different, something challenging.
No, it was an opportunity for you. It was almost perfect, right? Because you moving here ended up being like.
Yeah, I want to clarify because I'm realizing also still we're doing this because some people might not know. They're like, what is he talking about? No, it was a no-brainer. Liana had a whole like scientific background and career she was building upon, and I was the soup manager at a bagel shop and there was no like upwards trajectory for that there.
Yeah.
I feel like I did leave that job for a while to try and find something within my field with communication. Couldn't do it, couldn't find it, went back to that job. So it really genuinely was a paycheck job. I was working for my paycheck to spend money on these trips and spend money to like pay rent and stuff like that. So it was an easy decision for me to be like, I mean, this is something I care about, and this is something that as fun as it is to be long distance, I think one thing I will say to the people who may not have experienced long distance, the conversion rate is different to in person. And what I mean by that is, for example, if Liana and I are in person for an hour a day, that to me is the equivalent of being on the phone for like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think there's just so much more energy and positivity you can convey and you feel in person than you do over the phone. So I was ready for that chapter. You were ready for that chapter. So we put the work in, we figured it out. And now I pass the mic back to you.
And I pass the mic to Liana. Or wait, what was that thing?
That was
And
you.
I
That
pass
was
the mic to Pooya. What was that from?
that was just you.
Oh, okay.
And I passed the mic to Phil.
And yeah, exactly. Was that me? And I passed the mic to
That
Pooya.
either started during the Among Us era or it started when
RHAP?
Phil and Jenny would join us on the B&B.
Ah, okay.
When we would do a double date night on the B&B.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, regardless, Pooya and I then, once we realized that this is serious, let's get him to the States. Not get him to the Greek, but get him to the United States. So that became the next mission. And then so we did it's no secret, we did the 90-day fiance visa process. So once his 90-day fiance visa got approved, which is the K1 visa, then he had 90 days to come to America. And also for us to get, well, technically he had 5 months to come to America because the visa was good for 5 months. But then once he arrives, it's 90 days to get married.
Yes.
And this happened all at the start of COVID.
Yeah, it was a very tense start of 2020 because obviously at that point I had already had my stuff delayed. They needed to do more processing. I needed to do another interview. And like, I was in such limbo of like, am I even going to get this visa? Like, who knows? It got approved. And then Liana and I had probably arguably one of our big, not clashes.
It was a fight.
Difference in opinion.
It was a fight.
Okay. It was a fight. I don't know how to paint it.
It was a fight. I was mad at you.
Yeah. And I didn't understand. I felt anyway. So the whole thing was this, to simplify it. I was like, I have these 5 months to come to, like Liana said, I have 5 months. And then once I get to the States, the counter starts for 90 days. I was like, I would like to utilize as much of this 5 months as possible to shut down a very big chapter in my life. I had lived in Canada for about 10 years. I had mentioned that pretty much from within the first year of being in Canada, it felt like home more than Dubai did for 19 years. And I'd grown very attached to it. I'd made a lot of friends, put down a lot of roots. I'd lived in Ottawa the entire time. And my sister's there. So I was like, I want to like wrap all of this up, hang out, like, and spend this time hanging out with people, pack meticulously, really sift through my stuff. What do I want to keep? What do I not want to keep? All that good jazz. And like, that's how I wanted to, put a bow on the chapter.
And you needed 5 months to do that.
I wanted as much leeway as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
My concern was, this was before COVID like actually shut everything down, by
That
the way.
changed everything.
Because this fight was over New Year's, basically. So you had, 5 to 6 months. You wanted to take the full 5 to 6 months, which I didn't. I understand wanting to like wrap things up and like close things with a bow and not be like super pressured. I think I failed to understand, and still to this day somewhat fail to understand, why you needed the full 6 months to do that, when I felt like a couple months, right? You pack, you do your goodbyes, you have a goodbye party, like, I get that, because I'm missing my person.
Yeah, if I may.
Well, of course, I wanted you to do it faster, but like the compromise for me would have been...
Which we did compromise
Yes.
after the argument found no
Yes.
leeway on each end.
Yes.
Because on the flip side, Liana was like, I don't understand why you wouldn't just leave tomorrow. I was like, because that makes no sense to me. Like, I can't just up and leave. I have so many things I need to do first. And like, if now
I didn't literally mean tomorrow, but
right.
yes.
Well, now that you've met me, right?
Yes.
I
take a long time to do
There's a big
things.
mental block with things, right? Just the logistics part would have taken a month and a half alone. I wanted to have logistics free time in Ottawa, if that makes sense. Now, granted, we do that. We agree on a compromise. Why are you doing business hands?
I'm not doing business hands.
We agreed on a compromise. And if I remember correctly, the compromise was somewhere in April.
Yes.
You were going to pull up, drive to me.
It was like
pick me up.
Yeah, end of April, because it was around when the New York RHAP show was going
which
to
was
be.
part of our plan. So
Yeah.
Liana was going to come pick me up.
Yep.
Rent a car, pick me up. We put stuff in the car. We drive back to Connecticut, And then we start the new chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Then COVID had other plans. COVID happens, and Liana calls me very concerned. They're like, hey, like, this is serious. We're talking lockdown soon, like global scale. And obviously, this is a very foreign concept to anybody at the time, because I've never lived through a pandemic. And I was like, what? She's like, yep, this is serious. Da 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 da. And I was like, okay. She was like, you need to leave like this week. And I was like, I can't do that. That logically, logistically, I can't do that. And she was very persistent that I should. And ultimately, thankfully, my sister was able to help me like really zoom the process through. And like having her live there, it was easy to be like, okay, I'm taking these 2 suitcases. You keep everything else. I'll deal with it later. Luckily, we were able to make this happen because I landed in New York the next morning. The airport closed down. The border shut down for what, a year and change?
Or like limited access. I don't remember exactly.
Which, by the way,
we're also talking because we were in the Northeast corridor. So it's so funny actually now talking to people who live in Minnesota who lived through the pandemic. Such a different experience. Like literally night and day.
Really?
They worked from home for like a week and then went back.
What?
I was at home for 3 months before we could even start to set foot back in the lab. And then we were on like 33% time, basically, where we could be in lab. Just, I mean, but obviously population density, right? So it was just like a completely different experience. But regardless, yes, I understand that it was very stressful. I'm also very happy, though, that I pushed.
I agree, because had you not pushed, I would have been like, nah, let's just wait. Let's just see what this is. And then I would have basically delayed us for another 2 years.
Yeah, because then we would have had to, like, it would have, if it had expired, we would have had to have gone redo the process, and immigration
at that point, we would have
slow.
been in the back of the pile of a bigger pile that had accumulated. So it would have been a nightmare, honestly. So I think it worked out, thankfully.
Yeah.
We'll never know who would have won the old argument of should you get more time or not. We'll never know. But that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you had plenty of time. You had like a month and a half.
I literally showed up here with 2 suitcases and like none of my stuff. And I just had to deal. Which honestly, after having lived in that apartment with you, thank God. If we had come home with all those boxes, I don't know what we would have done.
Yeah.
So that would have been a nightmare. And you weren't leaving for work. So you would have lived in clutter. You would have hated it.
I would have hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously y'all know that around then, well, not around then, but then around like that year, I started streaming. I started getting more podcasting opportunities. And like now I actually do have a career I'm passionate about it and like something that I'm proud of.
It's kind of nuts if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because when you come here on a K1 visa, you can't work for the first 6 months. So Pooya couldn't. Well, until, yours was approximately 6 months, but it's basically until your work permit gets like authorized.
Yeah.
And so Pooya could stream but couldn't monetize.
I just streamed for the love of the game.
Streamed for the love of the game. Yeah.
Well, it was just an attempt. I just really thought, I was like, because at the time, the only podcast I had was Masked Singer with you, and then the odd appearance on like when Taryn used to do the stock watch for Survivor or the live feed updates, which I think at that point I had carved in Fridays, which that was a nice achievement. But other than that, I felt like the only parts of my personality that were out there were the professional talking about a show side. I was like, there's a lot more to me. And like, not in a, I have so much to offer. It was more so, there's a lot of things I want to talk about that I think would be fun and are entertaining, but I can't and won't do it on this pod because it's irrelevant to this pod. So carved our own little space, hit go live, and the rest is history.
Yeah. To go back to our relationship, we got married. So obviously COVID, everything's shutting down. And we got married in like the town next door because they were the only ones available.
Every other
to,
courthouse
like,
had shut down
Oh my
around
God,
us.
it was an absolute mess.
It was a mad dash because we needed it. We needed to do it because if we didn't and everything shut down, how are we going to get married? How are we going to apply for the
Exactly, because we had 90 days and we were calling different courthouses and they were like, sorry, yeah, we're not doing it. Sorry, we're closed. No, sorry, we're not issuing marriage licenses. And we're like, we've got a clock. So it was you, me, 2 of our friends, and
and
was
the
it.
officiant.
The officiant, yes. And a friend of mine made a bouquet out of toilet paper. Yeah, because remember the time when toilet paper was super scarce?
Liana got married in like a sundress
Yep.
from what store?
H&M.
Yeah. Well, you say that like it's bad. I got married in a winter coat and a baseball hat.
I'm going to make it the thumbnail.
Really?
Yeah. Why?
Okay.
It's cute.
Yeah.
So anyway, it just feels like every other part of our relationship is just our unique weird story, and of course nothing was normal
It's
because
so
why would it have been
unconventional.
normal?
Like I don't have a conventional story.
No, that's fun though.
Yeah. I mean, it's different.
I think we've thought about doing a wedding at some point, like a real one, or
We
like a
did.
celebration or
I
something
feel
like
like
that.
at this point we just gotta hold out till 10.
Oh, every single time. It's the only time is when we're like at a wedding and I'm like, we should absolutely do this. And then the
Yeah.
next day I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yeah. Being at the Matt and Jofo wedding, I was like, we need to do this.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
But just the nightmare scenario of all the different. So I don't love when my worlds collide, and a wedding is like the massive like worlds collide event of
Like,
your lifetime.
You wouldn't want to invite all your friends from different friend groups together.
No.
Yeah.
And more so like just the idea of family, and like with Persians, it's like you're expected to invite all these people, and like I don't know half of y'all. Like you're not getting an invite, sorry. So, and like, but also the thing is, do you know how sad it's gonna be for me to invite all that family and none of them can come to the States? Like that would suck for me. Like,
Well, I mean, it's kind of a loophole.
no, I'm not gonna hit him with the. Well, I tried.
Sorry. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you though.
This
No,
day
that would
and
make me
age.
sad at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is we haven't done a proper like honeymoon.
We haven't?
No, we did. Your mom was nice enough to get us sorted with like a little getaway trip
that
to Madison,
Airbnb.
Connecticut
Yeah.
for a night at a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
But no, I want like a trip. I want like a you and I have never traveled together outside of the United
That's
States.
what the World Cup trip is supposed to be for.
We're going to Seattle.
Well, okay, I started thinking and speaking before I heard the rest of your
Yeah.
sentence, which was outside of the States, but still, I stand by my statement.
The World Cup trip is not a.
It's
that
the
kind of-
World Cup. So really, we're leaving. We're entering the world.
Name 16
woman.
teams that are going to the World Cup.
Well, maybe Iran. We'll see. Egypt,
That's the
because they're
matchup we're
playing.
gonna see.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's right. The United States, Mexico, Canada,
Great.
because they're hosting.
That's why I
I'm
said
already
16.
at 5.
11 more to
nailing
go.
it. I'm just gonna guess France.
Just keep going. I'll stop you if you're wrong.
Okay, I know Italy's not there, so Sweden. No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Barely.
Germany.
Mhm.
Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess. Let's go with Brazil. Uruguay.
Mm-hmm.
Argentina.
For a second, I thought you were about to say Europe, and I was about to light you.
All of
but-
Europe.
Okay.
Argentina.
Mhm.
How many more do I need to have?
4.
4 more?
Mhm.
I'm gonna just start guessing countries at random. The UK.
It's not a bad shout because, like, I think about 25% of the countries in the world are in this World Cup.
No way. Oh, right, because it's like the
48.
extended World Cup. Yeah, so I basically
So what did you just say? What was the last one you said?
England, the UK?
England is there, not as the UK, but
Yeah,
as
but England is, right? Okay, so yeah, so I'm done.
3
I did
more.
it. Well, in Norway?
It's a good lucky guess.
Finland?
Nope.
Damn it.
You got
I was gonna just
Yeah.
start going.
no. Finland was not in the running.
So,
Denmark.
Korea.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Denmark also did not qualify.
Oh, Denmark didn't qualify. Just like I'm not
All right.
gonna
Well, you know, a
qualify
little
for
ball.
Eurovision.
But no, I mean,
I know ball.
that still doesn't
We're
count.
gonna do a basketball thing on the B&B this week, and I'm scared.
So what is the basketball thing?
It's the survey where what Survivor Castaway is most like which basketball team. So you're gonna have to fill it out
Who
for
is
me.
your guest?
Basketball man.
Who's basketball man?
Basketball man.
Who is this?
He's a basketball man.
Do we
I don't
know
know.
this person?
I don't know. Mike told me and I forgot and I'm sorry. And this person has like a shit ton of followers and they're really famous.
Oh my God! Is it fucking what's his name?
Maybe I don't
No,
know.
he's been on the pod
I've
for
been
Jay
busy.
Skeets.
maybe, I don't know.
Is
I've
it
been
him?
busy.
Is it guy from No Dunks?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's sick. I'm jealous.
Wait, let me check. I've been busy.
I've been busy.
I've been busy.
Okay. Well, it's because the reason why I asked is because that is a lot to think about. Who is?
That's why I need your help.
Well, the good news is when it comes to the Toronto Raptors, there are a couple of Canadians for you to choose from.
Okay, good. And you can help me with that? Yeah, J.E. Skeets.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's sick. And I also am equally
You don't
excited.
deserve to be
I
on this
don't. I
podcast.
really don't. I don't. I genuinely don't. I feel like some of the people we talk to, I'm just like, I don't deserve to be here. So anyway, I need your help.
Well, he likes the Raptors, so
So the Raptors are Genevieve.
you can go Camilla or Genevieve.
Camilla or Genevieve. How about both? Why not both?
Well, there are plenty of teams to go around, so there's enough cast members that each should get their own team.
Who's the worst team in the NBA? The Celtics?
No, the Celtics are like one of the biggest. The Celtics are like, and I'm not trying to embarrass any franchise or like make fun of any franchise. Celtics are like basically like the Patriots, where it's like their fandom is like we're number one, we're number one.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So who's that? Rick Devens?
does Rick Devens say we're number one?
No,
If
but I feel
anything-
like Rick Devens is very confident.
Yeah, I mean, so is Coach.
Oh yeah, Coach could be this.
Who's the worst team? Is it
the
like
Hornets?
no? It might be
The
the Pelicans. Yeah.
The Pelicans are they were really bad when I lived in. New
They've been
Orleans.
bad for like a hot minute.
Yeah.
Them or the Sacramento Kings.
Okay, so it's Joe, the Sacramento King.
You think Joe's the worst player on the cast?
I love Joe so much.
Yo,
But
I'm
yeah.
actually excited. I'm gonna sit down and
Coach?
help you with this one. I'm gonna
Is
write some
Coach-
stuff down for
Yeah,
you.
please. I need explanations as well. Who's Rizzo?
New franchise that's got like a recent
The
bit of success.
Timberwolves.
No. The Timberwolves are not a new I guess technically. No. What Rizzo should be is probably the OKC Thunder.
I knew that.
Because they changed from the Seattle Supersonics in what 2007, and like they had a good team for a little bit, and then they kind of went obscure for a little bit, and then got all these great draft picks, and now they're cooking everybody.
I
Or
love that.
they are the reigning champs, and they could go all the way again for all we know.
Dang.
Also, this is all coming from someone
Speaking-
who was a big basketball guy and then fell off for like 5 years, and now I'm back in it last year.
Like,
so like
dang.
some of this stuff's going to be a little bit not accurate. But
Speaking
allow
of
me.
basketball, I won our NCAA bracket.
Our
tournament
the family one.
Yep. And Liana
So-
won alone.
We
Liana
won the bracket.
won because technically I filled out your bracket by mistake.
Yeah. So we won.
I won.
Okay. I'm glad you said that because I hope you know that this is going to be used as evidence to ensure that you no longer have any right to root for or say that you are part of the fantasy team
Okay,
I've
but
been
I
running.
won. But we won.
Oh, now we won.
Yeah, we won. Because here's what happened when I logged in on the app for the fantasy football or the fantasy basketball to be able to fill out my bracket. I was logged into Pooya's account, so I filled out 2 brackets, and then when I went to log in on my computer, I was like, where are my brackets? And then I refilled out brackets, and then I added all the brackets. And so I
Yeah.
had 4 brackets.
So
In a 10 bracket
And-
or 10 team bracket, basically, or 10
I
team whatever.
opted to not touch the brackets, and I was like, I'm just gonna ride this out. Whatever
Yeah.
Liana filled, I'll take. And
Yep.
you know what?
Yep.
I tied first, so
Yep.
we'll take that.
Yep.
Yeah.
With also me.
With low honors.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something before you brought up the brackets. Oh, I got a call from the Minnesota Lynx today.
About what?
They had my information
Okay.
from when we signed. They had my name,
It's weird.
and they were trying to sell me on like a Flex 5-ticket game thing.
I don't know what any of that means.
Basically, it's like a Flex plan where you can pick any 5 games to watch.
it's not
I think
season.
including the home opener.
It's not season tickets. It's like you're
select
locked in
5.
for 5 games.
You could they could
basically.
sell you on like season tickets, but it sounds like this was the thing they were trying to push.
Oh, okay.
And she asked me a bunch of questions of like, why did you choose to go to the Lynx game? And like she was trying to like calibrate how into this I would be.
I can't believe you answered
I
the
mean,
phone.
it was like the first hour of me being awake. I was making my coffee, and it was a Minnesota number, which I don't really get a call from. And like my mind went a bunch of places. I'm still waiting on this ADHD diagnosis.
Dentist, doctor, or
Yeah,
whatever, something
who
like that.
knows? So I answered, and they said Pooya, and I was like, yes. And in my mind, I was like panicking. I was like, don't be some like weird, like, don't make me feel anxious. And I heard Minnesota Links like, I'm not anxious, just annoyed that I don't have the audacity to hang up on you. I can't do that.
Oh no, I'm going through a tunnel.
So she asked me a bunch of questions, and I honestly was like too tired to not answer truthfully. She was like, why'd you go to the game? I was like, we had just moved to Minnesota and we were going to do one from each sport franchise. Oh my God. I've been trying to do that. I've been here for 2 years. And like, she basically like got more information out of who I am. And then was like, would you be interested in this? I was like, I'm not going to lie to you. The number one factor for me is price and one game. Like, I don't think we're going to do 5 games. That's not in the cards. And then she was like, okay, well, I'll send you an email in case like like you know, not change your mind, but like if you want to do this.
Okay.
And then I got sent an email today with the subject line of leaving the ball in your court.
It's cute.
Pooya,
like
I
that.
appreciate your time today. I truly enjoyed learning about your move to the Twin Cities and hearing about how you and your partner have been exploring the local sports scene. Congratulations once more on officially seeing every team at least once. An impressive milestone and a testament to your dedication as sports fans.
Wait.
It was wonderful to hear your thoughts on basketball and excitement you both found in the pace of the game, and I appreciate your openness in sharing your preferences regarding flexibility and pricing. As we discuss, options like flex plans or partial plans could be a good fit since schedule and price are more important to you rather than seat location.
Man, I hate good salespeople. I'm such a sucker.
Like I was
I'm like, give her money now.
well, I don't want to go to 5.
that.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to 5 games.
I mean, I don't either, but that's so sweet. It was like personalized. She typed it out. I mean, maybe was she recording it all with AI and AI wrote it? Maybe, but still, like the fact that she went through the added effort.
On the
like,
phone, she sounded like off. It didn't sound like, well, sounds good.
Sure,
and then,
like a script.
Yeah, it was. She wasn't following the script. It was organic. She had just moved the last 2 years from Florida, and she was like, "This is something I've wanted to do, but I still have a bunch on my list that I haven't done." So.
Wait, what was it that she wanted to do?
What we
go
did.
To 5 games.
Go to every game, every sports team.
I see. How is she dealing with the winter?
I didn't ask her. I was like, "How's your mom?" Like,
yeah.
No.
I mean, if she's gonna make small talk, you make small talk back.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's too bad. I wanna buy 5.
Minnesota's different. I love Minnesota.
People are so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not leaving. I
we're not
don't
leaving.
care how tough the winter was for you. We're not going nowhere.
Okay. All right. Good to know. I guess I'll just plant my flag. What if I get a really great business opportunity somewhere else?
What's in it for me?
My happiness?
Do I get to have my basement?
Sure. We'll find you a basement.
I'm in.
Okay. Is that
But
the only?
it has to be a new house, and it has to be like nice.
Oh my God. Okay.
No,
So a
no,
nice
like
new-
creepy. No, like creepy. Like half the basement's unfinished, and like the laundry room is down there.
Okay, well, it's gonna have to be at least somewhat partially finished, right? Because otherwise, don't you owe more in taxes or something?
I don't know,
if
but
you-
also it doesn't have to be a basement. But I like the idea of having my own floor.
You want your own floor?
The basement's my own floor by that logic.
Well, I mean, but there would be like laundry and stuff in the basement.
maybe not.
Guest room. It's not your
Guest
whole
room?
floor. Yeah, like you
No,
don't
that's
get to
my floor.
have every single room on that floor.
Why not? Am I not worthy?
What do you mean? Why not?
Am I not worthy?
Are you not worthy of an entire floor of a house?
Hmm?
Where's my floor?
Any floor you want outside of the basement.
Oh, okay. So I have to share the other floor with you, but you get your own floor.
No. Well, if you work from home all the time also, we
Then
can
I
share
also-
the basement.
Oh, okay. You'd be willing to share your floor.
Because you have your whole office and like world outside of the house.
Yes, and that's why it's
Yeah.
important for you to have your
I'm
own
like Severance.
office.
I have a little itty bitty like fuck off office, and that's it.
No, you got to pick the bigger room, by the way. You were supposed to be in this one. We allowed you to have that one.
Honestly, you say a lot, but like let's be honest, wasn't that the right call given how little you're in this room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I allowed that to happen.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Well,
much.
we could. Do you want to swap our bedroom with your office?
No, it's too big.
Oh, it's too big. See, how are you going to feel in your own floor?
I also would feel bad because then you'd lose your bathroom and walk-in closet.
No, I would still have the bathroom and
Oh,
the walk-in closet. You would have the
absolutely
room.
not.
I need that bath.
That's not how we roll.
Okay, but then if that's the case, I get that bathroom.
Yeah.
all to myself.
Yeah. But I get the nicer bathroom and the walk-in closet.
No,
all
I
to
get the
myself.
walk-in closet though still.
No, you cannot come in that room while I'm conducting business.
Oh, while you're conducting business. Okay, business boy.
Why are you trivializing my career like it's not important?
Would you call what you do business?
It's all business.
It's all business.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should call your stream. All business.
But I'm never all business.
Exactly. It's not business.
No, but it's all business.
It's
It's
not
all
all
encapsulating business.
all business.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, what
I was
else?
told. I've been getting told. So to go into my RP server situation for a little bit. So some of y'all know, in the last year, I've been participating in GTA RP quite a bit, and in this roleplay server, they did a new update that was coming out this week, and they made a trailer for it, and they asked me if I would be the voiceover for the trailer, which is very cool.
As you should be.
So I did that, and since then I've been getting told I would sound great doing voice acting work, or I would be great doing an audiobook. Today I was told that I would be great to do what they just, and mind you, it's a British server, so like I'm like one of two Americans in this server.
You can do the British version of audiobooks.
What is that?
Well, like, you know how I feel like Harry Potter, you know how there was like the UK version and then there was like the US version?
Oh, yeah.
You could do the UK version because maybe you're more appealing there.
I don't know.
I think you should apply. I don't know how you apply. I don't know how you
does one
break
even
into
get
the
into
business.
that
I
world?
have absolutely no idea. But you should send in your voice tapes. Should we get you an agent? I'll be your agent. I'll
dear.
represent you.
I can't wait to book a nothing.
No, I'll get you like a voiceover for a commercial or something. We'll get you one of those little teeny tiny booths.
Mm-hmm.
Like where you just record in your little booth.
Yeah.
To have the best audio quality.
Well, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think I would do well doing like dirty content?
Give me a sample.
I don't know, but I was told I would
Hey, girl.
I was told I would do well in what they described as a cowboy book, and then every person in the server understood what that meant but me. And then I found out they meant like a romance novel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a sample.
I don't know.
And then he took her clothes off. That's what they say. But you do it. You do it better than me. You do it sexily.
What do I have to say it like? Do I say it regular or do I say it like with intent?
Well, I think that's up to your interpretation of how you're going to do it. That's where you're the talent.
I don't know what my sound really delivers to.
Well, I think that's where like you.
Does someone hear me and go, he'd be good for this genre? Is that how they see it? Or is someone's voice all encompassing?
I think you could your voice could apply to multiple different things, but then you change your voice depending on like what the application is. So what about like a
I've been told I have a
truck
soothing
commercial?
voice.
You do have a soothing voice.
That's
why I like talking to you on the phone so much.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Ford F-150. Like do that.
Ford F-150 taking the roads to the show.
Yes, and you have to do yes. Yes, because the other part of the voiceover work is actually you have to do the music as well. Wait, what's the Home Depot song?
Boom, that's Taco Bell.
Oh. I can hear it so clearly.
No,
Why
I
can I
can't.
not? Donna, donna, donna. It's like that, right?
That sounds like Jaws.
That's not like Jaws.
Donna, da, da, donna, da, da.
Okay, here. I'm going to give you a script to read.
Okay.
Okay. Script for a commercial. Well, I got to pull it up first.
Yeah.
Example. And then let's see how you do. What is even this? That's not what I want.
That's not what I want.
That's not what I want. I'm thinking like a voiceover.
For when I do RP, I have the exact same settings on my microphone as I podcast. So like it's not like it's just me. There's no difference.
Here's one. It's a 60-second ad read and it's all voiceover.
All right. Some roads are smooth, some are unpredictable, but the ones that matter are the ones you take together. From school runs and weekend hikes, to moving days and late night drives, this SUV is built for every kind of journey. for the quiet conversations on the way home from school, and the car karaoke during a road trip, for the grocery hauls, soccer games, and unexpected detours, with comfort that keeps everyone happy and space for whatever life throws your way. Our technology adapts to your day, because when you get behind the wheel, it's not just about where you're going, it's about who's coming with you and how you'll remember the ride.
Okay, perfect. Now we're going to clip that and we're going to send it to, except we're going to have to remove that ugh part when you were like, ugh.
I would like them
can't
to know
ugh
on
in-
record that I don't like hikes. Maybe there's like a cartoon character with that exact feature that would fit my vibe.
Okay, let me try. This is a 15-second commercial script example, okay? I have to... it's not just a drive. Why are you shaking your head? You don't like it. I'm trying to
You
do
sound
like
like
they do
when
on the
Amy
TV.
Poehler was doing a propaganda video for her mayoral campaign in fucking Parks and Rec.
Bobby Newport.
Exactly. That's what you sound like.
Okay, fine. Let me try again.
Okay.
It's not just a drive. It's the morning drop off.
Why do you do this? You're adding extra stuff to it. Just speak
I'm
regular.
reading it. No, I don't. You can't just speak regular. That's the whole
I just
point. You
spoke regular.
Yeah, I know, but like the whole point is you got to like put a little behind it. You know what I mean? So, it's the morning drop off, the road trip detours, the quiet after a long day at work. It's the playlist you never skip, the snacks in the back seat, the stories shared in motion.
can I
Because
stop you?
our SUV is where memories are made, 1 mile at a time.
You sound like a commercial where in the middle of the commercial, it's like a beat drops, and instead of a car, it was actually a Carl's Jr. commercial the whole time.
Oh,
The
Carl's
new
Jr.
bacon. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, wait. Speaking of Carl's Jr., so as some people may know, I had a plant named Carl, and Carl, unfortunately,
Got hit by a bazooka.
no, he got hit by a bazooka. Carl didn't make the trip to New Haven.
Carl died.
Carl didn't die. I abandoned Carl, which
She
I think
put
is
Carl
actually
down.
worse. I did. I had to put Carl down because Carl wasn't going to make the drive to Minnesota. But what I did is I took some of Carl's little babies and I made Carl's Jr. Now I've made Carl's Jr. Jr., who is currently growing right here, and his little buds are all peeking out of the dirt, and I'm really excited about Carl's Jr. Jr. That's the end of that story. We can go back
Nice.
to the voiceover stuff now.
Yeah. Well, I basically brought that up because I've been hearing it a lot. And
Carl's Jr.?
No, about my voice. And I didn't know if my voice was that good
I think
or just regular.
I think you should do some demo scripts. Maybe Mike would have a connection. Do you think Mike would have a
Ask
connection?
him. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. I think you should go for it. I think why not? Like, legitimately, you record a 1-minute script and get paid for it.
I could do voice
Why?
work.
Why?
That'd be fun.
Why not? Like, why wouldn't you?
It's me.
It's a me, Pooya. That's you. Why? No, you can't cough in the middle of your.
No, that's the other thing too, though, is that when I do like extra, because sometimes I'll try and like hide my voice in the game, and that can be tough on my vocal cords.
Well, you shouldn't do that for voiceovers. I think you should take advantage of your
not if
natural
I'm-
booming voice.
Yeah, well, that's what I would do. But like, what if the job is like a cartoon villain?
I mean, if they're gonna pay you for it, then yeah, do it.
Yeah, but I gotta protect the pipes.
You got to do that whole thing with the oil and like all the singers do, and the humidifier, and you shove the water down
it's
there.
truly
or
the
whatever.
moneymaker.
It's truly the moneymaker.
It
I mean,
could
to be
the
fair,
money maker.
also you do use it for literally every element of your job is talking.
Yeah,
So
it's all talk.
it's all talk. It's all talk. That'd be a good name for a podcast.
I feel like that's too generic.
It's probably someone already took it already. Yeah. It's all talk.
It's like when everyone wants to do a podcast or a show and their first thought is conversation and chilling. And it's like, yep, that's everybody. So
that's
what
us, though. You're
Well,
basically calling us out.
No, but that's not our podcast name.
Sure.
That's what I meant.
And we wanted the loyalty program.
But now we're the lounge.
Now we're the lounge, which is pretty good.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yep. All right. What else is new? Ooh, your foot's sweaty.
No. How did you glean that? You just touched my sock.
Yeah.
It's not sweaty.
Okay. Sorry, it's not sweaty.
You're unnecessarily mean.
It's not supposed... Okay. Your foot being sweaty...
It's not sweaty.
Okay. Your foot not being sweaty is not a value judgment one way or another. I don't care whether or not your foot is sweaty.
You said ew.
I mean, yeah, because I didn't like it touching my hand. But the inherent property of your foot being sweaty is not bad or good. It just is.
Okay. Ew, your hand's sweaty.
Yeah, and that's fair. My hand's not sweaty, for the
Oh,
record.
oh, and now, okay, convenient.
No, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me whether or not your feet are or are not sweaty, but I don't want to touch your sweaty feet. For example, I don't like touching cardboard, but I don't have an inherent problem with cardboard.
Maybe don't air it out to the
Okay,
world.
you're the Prince of Persia, and you're amazing, and you could do all the voiceover work in the world, and your feet aren't sweaty.
Doesn't feel authentic.
Wait, what? Why?
You sound like the lady from the link sounded more authentic than you.
Well, why don't you just go marry her? What's her age gap with you? Is she too old for you?
She's perfect.
She's perfect. I'm in love. What's the fastest you've ever fallen in love with someone or something?
It's a sensitive subject, you know.
Wait, what? Why?
Those snacks we bought, the Korean snacks. Like, when I
I'm
tell
so
you,
sad.
the first bite I was in, I'm happy. I'm not going to lie. I'm happy we didn't show that with our guest. I think they would have liked it, and I think they would have taken it, and I feel like I would have been mad about it. So
How do we know that she didn't?
she didn't like it or
No,
try
how do
it?
we know she didn't steal them?
Well, now I know you've hid them in this room.
Nah,
So that's good.
Boo.
I solved the mystery
Okay, so let's tell the full story. I was given a gift of snacks by a coworker
for your birthday.
for my birthday.
Mhm.
They are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Pooya and I basically ate the entire bag in 24 hours?
Honestly, that's gracious. I would say like 16 hours
Yeah.
because we were asleep for like 8 of those.
It's amazing. Got it from Costco.
And like, real quick, usually what happens is Liana will bring stuff home from work and then not eat them.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, I'll have them.
Yep.
Especially if I like them, I'll have them. So these were one of the ones I'm like, I really like these. I'm just going to keep having these. And then the next day, I was in the doghouse. Well, not in the doghouse.
You
but
weren't in the doghouse.
you
You
were not
ate all my
happy.
snacks.
Our
You ate all of my snacks. It was a birthday gift for me. Our birthday. My birthday.
I also had a birthday like 2 weeks prior to that. So
Yeah, but she didn't know it was your birthday. It was a
liked
gift for me.
yeah, but I like them.
All right.
also.
Regardless.
But
we
you
went
know
to
what? It's
Costco.
on you because you came home and said you have to try these.
Yeah, because they're very good and I wanted you to have some.
Yeah.
All right.
And I did.
Regardless, we went back to Costco. We did buy 5 bags. And we ate one and we hid the other 4 around the house. Or I hid the
made
other
a
4
mistake.
around the house.
We honestly nearly bought 10 right then and there.
Yeah.
And then we were like, let's be reasonable. We should just buy 5. But also there was a little asterisk logo, so we knew it was going out of.
Yeah, we knew Costco
Stock.
wasn't going to reorder.
2 days later,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm not going to lie to you, Liana. Let's just buy 25 of them. I was like, it hits the $50 quota for a free delivery from Costco. And I have no shame. I think we should have them. We love these snacks. Why not?
Yeah.
And she was like, you know what? You're right. And like,
Let's live.
This
Let's
was
live
truly,
life.
This was truly one of those like, oh, we have adult money.
Yes,
moments.
exactly.
Like,
It was
we're like
for 50
not like
bucks.
a lot of money, but the autonomy to make this decision as adults.
Correct.
Money.
Correct.
So I put the order in. I was excited. It was delivering tomorrow. And then I got an email. I got a message from because I guess they work with Instacart for that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, yeah, because they're going out of stock, they've given out the rest of the stock to charity. So there is none left.
We
So
gotta
we're
go
going to
every
have to refund you.
Food bank around town and try to find
And
them.
like I've been looking for them everywhere else, and it's
Yeah.
not findable. It's
Yeah.
I don't even know how to describe it,
Well, I think you found one on Amazon, but it was like $30 or
and I
something
didn't know
for a
why.
bag.
It was like $30. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's difficult to source. Again, I don't know where it came from. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where are my snacks? Cotton Eye Joe.
Cotton Eye Joe.
It's so sad. But you know what? It's more important that we had them and we have that memory. We'll always remember the little tube crunchy snacks. I don't even know what they're called. I just know what they look like and I
And
know
they
how
are
they
delicious.
taste. And they taste delicious. That's because I liked it. Whenever I like a food, it goes out of style or they stop making it, right?
Yeah.
Cheesy bites. Do they still make cheesy bites at Burger King?
Yeah. I believe they're still in circulation.
Okay, so that one came back, but my favorite refresher flavor at Dunkin' gone. This
what was
snack
that one that you liked?
gone.
Because that one I also liked.
I don't want to talk
It was
about
like
it.
a mango. No, mango pineapple's the new one now, right?
Yeah, it was like
What
a
was the
peach
passion fruit?
mango thing. I don't
It was
remember.
the
It was one of
pe-
their
it was
very
peach
first.
something.
It
And
was one of their very first flavors.
yeah,
Sag.
yeah. Anything Liana likes food wise gets discontinued. You are kind of the curse. So
Yeah. So of course, as soon as I like those snacks, Costco was like, time to get rid of them.
goodbye,
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love them. I love you, snacks.
Yeah. So that was my quickest.
That was pretty quick. That was within what, like
one bite. Is all it took. Dua
one
Lipa.
bite was all it took.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But if I'm answering it earnestly and saying relationship wise, I fall hard, not quick. So I can't recall one that was like immediate, but I can recall once I fell, immediately fell in, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't know. I get obsessed really quickly,
I'm sorry.
and then I get bored. So, but that's how I knew that you were special, because I wasn't bored with you yet. Which is sad that that was the criteria, but it was basically like, I'm not annoyed with him yet. Now, to be fair, I was saving all of that for later on in our relationship for me to be annoyed with you.
You're annoyed with me?
But at least
you
in
get
the
annoyed
early,
with me?
yeah, of course I get annoyed with you.
Really? How
I
often?
communicate that.
No, I'm overstimulated.
Okay, for example,
You're riling
we've
me
had-
up. I'm
No,
going to
you're
bed.
riling- I mean, yes, but I'm not annoyed with you in those moments.
Okay.
It's when I express a need, we've discussed something, we've set a deadline for that thing, and then it doesn't get done. That's when I get
You're
annoyed with
talking
you.
about the budget sheet?
I'm talking about the budget sheet. I'm talking about other things around the house, those types of things. Yes. And then I have to continuously express my need despite us already having the discussion.
Yeah. I don't like when you do that to me either.
What?
When I express a need and you don't fulfill it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I understand how you feel. I
Yeah.
sympathize.
Yeah, you mean like when I abandon you?
You don't abandon me.
I took you on a dinner date yesterday. Thank you very much.
Okay, so she's brought this up like 7 times in the last day. She took me to Culver's, which like delicious dinner, make no
And
mistake.
it's also right down the street.
Yeah.
It's because we had Survivor, and I wanted to make sure we were home in time for Survivor.
Yeah, which was lovely. But like, stop throwing it in my face.
But I'm just saying, I went out of my way to leave work early to hang out with you and do
true.
something nice for you.
And I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Shall we wrap this up?
I am sleepy.
Okay. Well, you don't. That doesn't have to be your sign off, by the way.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
So
I'm
make
sleepy.
sure.
Oh my God! Wait, can we talk about the Artemis 6-7? How they did 6-7 on the Artemis trip to the moon?
And you just
6-7.
did. All right.
And then the chat was like 6-7. Isn't that exciting? I love
Exciting?
it. Yeah, it's just like it's so fun. All right, I'm done now.
I appreciate y'all listening. Make sure you check out the 90 Day Fiance pod. Make sure you check out my stream, twitch.tv/Pooya. Find me on all socials at Pooyaism. And then check out Liana over on the B&B this week, hanging out with J.E. Skeets.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Also, the Australian Survivor season's coming to an end. Finale is next week. And I believe we're doing what we did last year, where we are going to talk about the finale live. So be on the lookout for that announcement. But we still have one more weekend's worth of episodes to go. Not weekend, start of week episodes to go. So exciting stuff all around. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We will talk to you next week. But until then, take care. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.